All right, it is the rundown for April 20th.
Everybody clap your hands.
That was the beat to levels.
Oh, wait. No, it wasn't.
I thought we were going to do everybody clap your hands.
Let's do that one peaches and cream thing. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands.
Today's rundown presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam Vodka, born from an uncompromising passion for great vodka. New Amsterdam is a premium 80-proof vodka made from some of the finest quality grains from America's heartland. It is 5 times distilled for unparalleled smoothness and filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. New Amsterdam Vodka, slightly sweet on the palate, smooth enough to drink on the rocks, mixes well with juice and soda, and make a classic New Amsterdam mule. Hey, by the way, Frank, when are you putting out the soda review that you and I did together?
That will be going out on Thursday.
Frank is fact-checking.
Frank is fact-checking. It's me. It's Rico. New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool
Rico's
Sports.
going to leave halfway through, and then Tommy's coming in.
Rico's going to squeeze himself out about halfway through, and then it'll just be me and Big Cat and Frank. And how you doing?
And Mackenzie, you asshole. She's part of the team.
She is very much a part of the team, and I appreciate it, but she's not holding a mic. So
Will you stop bothering her?
She could be holding her own door, though, with you around.
We're still going back to that.
That was fucking good.
When you fucking staged.
Now, when we do that, we have to do like the manager calling in for the bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 6
good.
months ago, and you staged it. You absolutely staged opening the door for that lady, whoever it was. I can't remember who it was.
Rico opens the door for everyone.
And me, I didn't even see the girl.
It's a test. Only 3 good ones in your life.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the rundown. Some Barstool news at the beginning yesterday. The selection show for the dozen tournament, which will be held next week and come out in a couple of weeks. The number 1 seed is on the show right now. Frank and the Frankettes, the number 1 seed.
Frank.
ZD.
Congratulations, Frank.
You're going to be participating?
Yeah, man.
So Team ZD, which has Rico, Clem, and Eddie.
Path.
Team ZD 2-10, and despite having the worst record of the entire field, actually got in over
Asses
2.5
in the
men.
seats.
Tons of close losses.
Do you feel bad
We
getting
moved the
in when
needle.
people that deserved it more didn't get in?
We moved the needle.
Yes.
I felt like you moved the needle most when you stepped aside a couple weeks ago when you cowered it out of it and let Dave be in your
That was
stead.
good by me, right? To get Dave?
That was good.
It's funny.
Part of the team. Helped the team.
I knew he's a rider.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't going to put anyone who wasn't
time.
a rider.
You got Dave?
Yeah.
That means you just bailed out and left an empty spot, and then he filled it.
Correct.
You didn't do anything.
Correct.
Guys, it's...
Oh, you took credit for that?
He just took credit for it.
No, you said, Dave, it was good when I got Dave.
No,
I said, yeah.
He's
He
a
helped
good
the
team.
Rico pouted
Load
and did his
management.
Rico.
No, it's load
And I
management.
told, and Jeff was like, "Who should we get?" And I was like, "It'd be funny if you got Dave because he's a rider, but he'll also say
So
as
Rico
a rider."
created the hole. He created the problem. You solved the problem.
I mean, this is a story of our lives.
Guys take days off.
He's got problems.
Okay.
I fix them for him.
So
Load management. I was prepping for the playoffs.
that you shouldn't be in.
Says you.
Says
You're
you.
just trying to intimidate us. You know where the first round matchup for you.
No, it could be you or Uptown Balls.
Right.
Smitty, Tommy, and the other person
We'll
on that
get
team.
there.
Are you going to take this too
Tommy, who's the
seriously,
other person?
Brandon?
Big time. He's going to start throwing shit.
Balls. Yes,
Are you
balls.
going to take
Uptown
this,
Balls.
Brandon?
He's gonna be like
is this a
Chris-
situation you're going to take too seriously?
Listen, he's
I
got
don't
the
think
blonde
so.
hair. He's going to be like Jim Everett.
I think so. By noticing
all-
your voice, I think you're going to take this too
Do
seriously.
you hear seriousness in my voice?
Mackenzie.
Yeah, and you also
Tell
went
him to
back and
clip
forth
that
with
in.
Kirk today.
Jim
Well,
Everett throwing
Kirk
chair,
doing-
what
Jim
Kirk
Rome.
is doing is horse shit.
And get one of those
what-
face guys to
Kirk,
put
wait,
their
hold on.
face on his face.
Shut up, Rico, for a second. What Kirk's doing is bullshit?
What Kirk's doing right now is bullshit. Yes. Kirk
Seeking
begged to
justice for a girl that's been missing for 30 years?
She's been missing for 30 years. She can wait another week.
He's got a big podcast.
Kirk,
He's
Kirk
going to try to
Minahan-
fucking
Kirk
crack the
Minahan
case.
saw the dozen
Kirk's my
happening. He
guy.
saw it become a
Will
thing.
you shut up, Rico?
And Kirk
Kirk's
Minahan,
like
guy.
constant verbal diarrhea.
he begged his way on the show.
Kirk's my
He
guy.
absolutely
Shut
nagged
up.
and begged and pestered, and he got on the show. Now he's on the show, and he's a good part of the show, and he's going to no-show the tournament, which everybody's coming to.
But
Chicago's flying in.
But
Everybody's
hold on,
flying
but
in.
if he cracks the case next week, I'll just throw it out there. That's more important than trivia.
Yeah.
If Kirk Minahan cracks the case, we probably have to defund
He
the
should get a
police.
Pulitzer.
I don't know. He can wait another week. It's been a cold
How
case
did
for
you
30
know
years.
that word?
He didn't know it. Kirk told it
You
to him
didn't
in their
know that
text.
word.
In their text planning
No
lunches,
way.
Kirk said, "I need a Pulitzer," and he
Pulled that
just
out
took
of
it.
your ass.
I was hoping he comes.
I hope he comes too. I
he
want him
has
to be
weird
here.
You
things going
fucking
on.
freak.
This,
Oh, we were
this
supposed to have-
perceived
we're gonna
anger
have a-
from me
Yeah, you
is
freak.
wanting him
We're
to
gonna
be
have a big
here. Don't
lunch.
you agree? He's the
Riders
number
and
3
the
seed.
Minahans.
Don't you
They're
agree
just
that he should
afraid
be
of
here?
the Frankettes.
Yeah. Frank's got an air of confidence to him that I just love because he knows this is his tournament to lose.
Is that what you
I
think?
officially have the yips, by the way.
Think so?
I have the trivia yips, yep.
A little nervous or?
No. It's actually started like 2 times ago. I just have noticed that my brain has
Hank's
been
mad at me now.
really slow.
What's Hank mad at you
So
for?
then go. Why is he mad? I said you could go.
Frank, do it. Come on.
You stayed here 3 minutes.
Oh, Frank's calling in the lefty.
All right, we got the lefty.
Here we go.
Out of
Tommy.
New Jersey,
Tommy.
Frank Fleming.
All right, Frank, you sit in and then.
All right, so we're gonna move.
Hey, Reed,
move down.
catch. Just kidding.
That's fucked up.
See you, Rico.
Oh! Oh!
You break my toy.
All right, Frank's
Welcome,
here.
Frank. How
Finally
are you?
someone committed.
All right, let's see. We got to get
It's
this
finally a
mic
person
here.
who's not going to interrupt everything we say like Rico.
So really, sincerely, congratulations on the #1 seed. It's the biggest accomplishment you'll have in the dozen.
You have an air of confidence to you that I love, Frank. I really do think
Well,
this is your tournament to lose.
We got that #1 seed by beating up upon the experts many, many times.
Huh?
Many times is a little bit
You
much.
beat the Yak. We lost by 1. That was the game that I think was the game where I was like, I got the yips because we should have won that game, and I let my team down.
I think
Well,
you
that
guys
was
are
that-
like
that was
2-1
big-
against us.
That was that big battle with the biggest Division
Yep.
One states.
State.
Yep. I have a little more confidence before that, but now I don't.
Is your confidence gone, and you've got all his
Gone.
confidence? I am also filled with confidence, Frank.
He's like Thanos. He's taking all my confidence.
Then you got Kirk, who's very good. You got the Honkers. I don't know. We'll see. Now let's get political since we got Frank on the show. The CDC just came out today and said you actually don't have to wear a mask outside. It's fine. As long as you're not in very crowded situations, no mask outside. So
Credit to me, I actually came to this conclusion last week.
when did you
I
say it out loud? Or?
No, I just stopped wearing a mask outside last week.
Completely?
No big deal. Yep. I was like, this is kind of my glasses kept on getting fogged up, and I was like, this is crazy.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, right, exactly, Frank.
When
So
I'm
I
in
was like,
Jersey,
I'm done.
when I'm in Jersey outside, no mask. When I'm in New York City outside, I let the mask hang. I let it hang, and then if somebody looks at me funny, I'll just do that. But
That's sort of what I do.
yeah, but I think I'm fully today when I walk to the train, I'm going fully no mask.
Well,
Bold.
I'm fully vaccinated now, so that's
I have antibodies.
good.
I'm vaccinated the hard way. I got that shit.
Natural vaccination.
That's called the man's way to vaccinate, Frank.
That's how we did
you
it.
get it and you beat it.
When he got it, I said, "Can I come hang out with you? I
Boom.
want it."
I fucked it.
Do you know what
I
they
fucked
used
it
to,
up?
Do you know what? They didn't really do it in our generation. They did it basically in our
Did you
parents'
just-
generation.
Yeah, he absolutely did. Yes, you two are
That's
the same
fine.
generation.
You know what? I actually think we're not that far off. How old are you?
I'm 45.
45.
Yeah, so we actually kind of. Well, no.
It's 10 years.
I actually think you guys are in the same
We
generation.
are.
Yeah,
I'm 42.
I'm not.
I'm absolutely in the same.
I'm pretty sure millennials start at like 80, right?
It is 80. We're Generation X. We're the end of Generation
Yeah,
X,
I'm
and you're the
millennial.
beginning of millennials.
So so Frank, kindly step off.
Isn't it weird that we talk about millennials like they're little kids?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. They're
Millennials
just became everyone who's young when in actuality millennials are like I think it's 25 to 35 right now.
Is it what
What is it?
It says 40.
So yeah, 40.
all
so
the way
it's
back to
19,
1980? Yeah.
What is the actual 1980
81.
to when?
It's like 96 or 95.
It says 94/6.
94.
94/6. That
So
was
yeah,
a
so
good
the
time.
youngest millennial right at this second is 25 years old.
What is the new generation? Zoomers? Is that or
Z.
Gen Z? Is that also? Can you also say Zoomers? I feel like I just made that up.
That does sound
Sounds
better than Generation Z.
yeah, I like that.
Thank you very much.
Zoomers.
I appreciate that,
It's like
Frank.
a dog. Is your dog still alive?
He is. He is.
I have to ask.
He's
every now and
coming
then.
up. Yeah, he's coming up on a year. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Oh, so this is right about when
The last one expired at about a
life
year.
expectancy of dogs in his house.
This
is
one, we're hopefully
1
June,
year.
June 2nd. If we can get past June 2nd, that's the oldest dog I will have had in a
You're
while.
then breaking records.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited about it. We're gonna have a big birthday party for Sam. He's good. He's a good dog.
What was your point, though, Frank? Sorry,
But
we got
what
sidetracked.
what our parents did, and that was when they got like the chicken pox or the measles or like that, they would have chicken pox parties and bring all like the
Yeah.
little kids together, so they all catch it, and they won't have to worry about getting it again.
Is it true kids just don't get chicken pox anymore?
Well, there is a
I thought
chicken
they
pox
always.
vaccine.
Wait,
Yeah, but
do kids get
but I got,
chicken pox?
Did you get chicken pox?
I did.
I got chicken
I got
pox.
chicken pox.
I think it's actually
I had to
really.
bathe in oatmeal. That shit was
It's
gross.
super dangerous to get it as an adult. I
Really?
think it's like deadly.
Yeah, if
It
you
could
have
be.
if you get it as an adult, it's like shingles. Which
Right,
could
it's
be-
like really bad.
My uncle has shingles
Wait,
right
so
now.
does my kid have to get chickenpox?
That's not.
I never
wasn't
had
funny.
chickenpox.
You never. So you could die if you got chickenpox.
No.
So if
no,
anyone
it's
has
not-
chickenpox and they want to come
It's
to
not
the
in my system.
office,
If
7th
you have-
Ave.
I think if you have chickenpox as a kid, that's when you're at risk for shingles as
Yes,
an
that
adult.
No,
is
that's
true.
Any
that's
domestic
false.
terrorist that want to target
That's
Tommy
false.
Smokes, chickenpox.
Once you get chickenpox, it's done. It's a use
Nope.
it or lose it.
That
I
is not
can't get
true.
chickenpox again.
No, it's a use it or lose it disease.
Nope,
It's like
nope.
a timeout in the first half in college basketball.
My father had the shingles about 2-3 years ago. My uncle is just getting
No,
over
but the
shingles.
Flemings are different. They got bad luck.
Yeah, yeah.
We all
it goes
know
all the way
that.
back to Seamus. Yeah.
But
You're gonna be like, my grandfather invented chickenpox.
no
My
joke.
grandfather picked. Well, yeah, on his 10th birthday, he picked up a chicken, and all of a sudden he had
picked up
chickenpox.
the
No
wrong
lie,
chicken.
no lie. I actually got the chicken pox just as Return of the Jedi came out, and I had to wait like a month to see
So
it.
that is
damn it.
1983. That would
That's
put
brutal.
you. That would put you at about 8 years old, 7 years old.
7.5. Yeah.
Damn, Frank, that's bad luck.
Were you down bad with it or what?
I had it for where I couldn't. I was quarantined for 2 friggin' weeks, and it was
Oh
like
my
all over my
God.
body, all over my back.
And everyone had seen Star Wars.
Well, it wasn't back as like we had the internet back then, so it wasn't that bad.
What did
But
you,
everyone had
right,
seen it.
You didn't get to go see it. Everybody else got to go see it.
Yeah, and I had it spoiled. That
You did have it spoiled.
Yeah.
Who spoiled it?
Someone spoiled it.
Name names, Frank. I
We'll,
know you
we'll
know
hunt
the
these
name.
motherfuckers down.
Actually, it was my uncle that spoiled it.
The guy, well, he's got shingles now.
Yes.
So karma. Okay.
And he's a Fleming, right? Is that
Right.
Nunzio? Was it Nunzio?
No, this is Uncle Nunzio's a great uncle. That's my
This is a good
Nunzio
uncle.
Fleming is a fucking. I hate that guy.
You really have an uncle named Nunzio Fleming?
it was Nunzio Velarde.
We
Oh, I see.
we have taken liberty with Frank's family tree that everyone is a Fleming.
Okay, all right.
So like he's got a little French in him. There's Claude Fleming. There's Francois Fleming.
Yes, of course.
You know, he invented the white flag.
Yep, that's true. There's he's got a little German. There's
I'm
Klaus.
almost-
There's Klaus Fleming.
Frank, I don't want to fact
Hans
check you.
Fleming.
I don't want to fact check you. I'm almost certain your uncle did not invent the white flag.
No, he's right.
The use
Claude
for the
Fleming.
They invented the white sheet of.
It's a French
Cloth.
joke.
Oh, I see.
Brandon.
It is. You're right.
Damn it, Frank. I'm sorry that you and I.
Well,
are
with
at
the
a
white
different
sheet, I
level
was
than
actually
him.
going somewhere else.
I apologize for Brandon.
My family. All right, so Elon Musk is going to host Saturday Night Live. Now, we found that out yesterday, but Saturday Night Live cast members have gone to social media to whine and bitch about it and say
But what?
Elon Musk has too much money, the inequity in life.
Oh, dear God
they're
above.
They're not comfortable sharing a stage with somebody who's the third richest person in the billionaire. Why don't comedians just tell jokes? Why don't people
Because
just try
they're not funny. That's why Saturday Night Live fucking sucks. They're a bunch of fucking Marxists. I mean, what the fuck?
Get him, Frank.
I mean, can we just joke for a change?
Wait, but here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand about Saturday Night Live. I feel like I know it's an institution, but it hasn't been funny for a really long time.
A long time.
Very
So
bad.
what? Like the only people who are like Kyle Mooney's very funny. Beck Bennett's funny. There's a couple like Keenan's funny.
Keenan's been there for so long, but he is very funny.
I loved Kristen Wiig. She was my favorite.
She was great.
But it hasn't been like consistently funny for a really long time. So why do we care?
I would say the Hader Sudeikis wig cast was the last
Yes.
great
But why do
cast.
we care? Why do we let
Because-
SNL decide
because
how we feel about
They
shit?
reached out, and Elon Musk is going on there, and these comedians whose jokes are, if you don't like him, if you don't like his money, why don't you write material that like lambasts him
How
or
about-
something
how
on
about- How about
on the
stop being
show?
an idiot and just ask him for some fucking cash?
Correct. Yeah.
Like if I was on the SNL cast, I'd be like, yeah, Elon Musk, come fucking
If you-
do this, and then the whole week I'd just be like, hey man, can I have a Bitcoin?
This would be a great idea for SNL if they were to sell their hosting position. If you had $12 billion, would you pay $5 million to host Saturday Night Live?
No, not
How
with
about-
those fucking Marxists, right, Frank?
I mean,
There we go.
whatever happened to just everyone for putting differences aside and working together? I mean, it's
wait,
ridiculous.
that never existed though.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
Well, but everyone just
that is
fucking
kinda
being
utopian.
like, go team. I think you just were talking about the 1980 U.S. men's hockey team. That's it. That one brief moment.
The NFL draft is Thursday night. Chris Sims, who I believe puts out drafts or mock drafts to get us to talk about Chris Sims, but I will follow him in the draft. He's got Justin Fields at 32. He has Kellen Mond ranked over Justin Fields. Just a crazy
And most importantly, Devonta Smith going to Miami.
Chris Sims actually, though,
at 6 or 18?
6.
6.
Chris Sims.
Stephen Che, our draft expert, told me that he shouldn't be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, I know.
But what about Jamar Chase? I want Jamar Chase.
He's going to go to the
Bengals?
Was it Bengals?
Bengals are 5.
I forgot what Sims said, but I do know that Sims had.
Chris Sims, to his credit, has been very right about quarterbacks. Like, he had.
An example, please.
Okay.
Because I really don't know. I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think he had Josh Allen 1, Lamar Jackson 2 in that
Love
draft.
that. He nailed that.
He had, what did he have?
You know, Fields going to Tampa would actually be good for his career.
Tommy?
Fields going to Tampa.
Yeah.
To sit behind Brady for 2 years or a year. And
I want to say he had
Yeah,
Mahomes
that's
and
what Sims
Watson
had.
over Trubisky.
Okay, fair enough.
And Sims' experience getting drafted by the Buccaneers after a Super Bowl.
True. Wait, what the fuck was it? What? He had one other that was like.
So
Well,
this
Sims'
year, he has
experience.
Zach Wilson over
Did he get
Yeah, but what
drafted
has he
by
done
this year?
historically?
I think
He's
he
been
did.
right.
Okay, all right.
Either did
Yeah,
that or
last
either that
year
or
he
next
had
year.
Joe
Okay.
Burrow and Justin Herbert as his top 2 prospects,
That's-
not as
That's
bold.
right. That's
In
yeah.
2019,
No, Justin Herbert as your second prospect is definitely bold.
Yeah.
It's
Does
bold
everyone
and correct.
Yeah,
I think.
people had Tua.
2019, he had Kyler Murray followed by Drew Lock. Returns are early, but both look better than Haskins.
I mean,
or
Drew
Ryan
Lock over
Finley.
Haskins is that's kind of like a
In
Kellen Mond
28 and
over.
in 2018, where Mayfield and Darnold were available, Sims had Lamar Jackson as his top QB, followed by Josh Allen, then Mayfield third. It is also worth noting that in 2017, he touted Patrick Mahomes as the most special talent in the draft.
Okay, those are
So
all.
he like as much as I agree with you that there's elements where he's just trying to get people to talk, which is his job.
Right.
He does put the work in, and he does like back it up.
If Kellen Mond turns out to be better than Justin Fields in the NFL, if Kellen Mond turns out to be a decent NFL quarterback, I will.
But would you have said Drew Lock would be better than Dwayne Haskins on draft night? People love.
I think I would have. I don't remember Dwayne Haskins. I didn't love him that much coming out of. He was a one-year wonder.
Haskins is Ohio State. It scares me, players like that.
So
Well,
what?
guess what? You know who also went to Ohio State?
Yes, I do.
Who's that?
Justin Fields.
There
All
it
right,
is.
who do you? All right, I'm a Dolphins fan. You're a Dolphins fan. It's our first time to talk about it. 6. Who do you want? I want Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts.
I don't want Kyle Pitts.
Really?
I want
You don't
him-
want a tight end?
No, we got Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, but this guy.
We don't need a tight. We need a deep threat.
You're right. You're right. We do need Jamar Chase is who we need. We need the number 1 receiver in the draft. That's who
Yeah,
we
but
need.
he's going to go to the Bengals or
But the Bengals
Falcons.
need to protect Joe Burrow. They need to take Penei
Who are the
Sewell.
Falcons going to take?
Kyle Pitts, maybe.
Yes, Kyle.
That's what I'm here for.
okay.
That's
Kyle
what-
Pitts / quarterback / trade back. Right.
Yeah.
That seems like the most.
I
Reasonable.
mean, taking Pitts for me for the Dolphins would be a waste. They got Mike Gesicki, who to me is
Yeah,
a
but
terrific tight end.
Pitts is a hybrid receiver / I mean, he runs a
But
sub 4-4.
are we gonna? We need to spread the field out.
Okay, well, I do want Chase most, but I would take if Chase goes and Pitts is there, I want Pitts, and then we can get a running back at 18 or 36.
36. I think I looked at. I'm trying to memorize.
Javonte Williams, North Carolina. Najee Harris, he'll be gone.
I mean, I'm trying to memorize Sims.
Etienne?
Yeah, I don't like ATN in the
Really?
first. Yeah, he disappeared against elite competition. I don't want that.
Sims did not have a single running back taken in the first round, if I recall.
Well, that makes sense because the only one taken last year was number 32 pick. All right, I guess that's the rundown.
That's it?
You guys grabbed me. I was. Oh,
You
I'm
need
sorry.
this, too.
That's my fault.
No, he needs
Yeah,
this.
Elon Musk, Dave on Twitter.
Yeah, that,
We will do that.
Brandon was asleep. He's getting jacked now.
Correct. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. BetterHelp is a customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really all about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself. You are your greatest asset. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/rundown. That's BetterHelp.com/rundown. rundown. Hi.
I might need to use that with the way the Mets are playing this
Yeah,
year.
you should have
okay.
a speed dial for the Mets.
You think there's the Mets-centric therapists out there that can help you? Baseball-centric therapists?
Do you know what did a lot of damage to you, Frank, this week?
What?
The fact that we had Rough and Rowdy Friday night, and you didn't watch Jacob deGrom's 15 strikeout shutout.
You did miss the...
That I feel like would have at least, like you're still in deGrom gets no run support and he loses every game mode,
Yeah.
and he just had a gem.
And he had the game-winning RBI in that gym.
Of course, because no one else hits from. Michael Conforto left 7 runners on base in that game.
Who do the Mets have tonight?
The Red Sox.
How do you feel about that?
Not confident.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Who's on the bump?
Peterson. I mean, I could see a lone fly ball to right field and Michael Conforto dropping it, then kicking it.
He does suck. You're actually like, people will say Frank is a little dramatic, as they say, about the Mets. But watching the Mets play the Cubs last week, I watched every game of that series. Michael Conforto really does suck.
Does he?
And
In the field, yes.
And next year, Michael Conforto, he's going to win a Gold Glove. He's going to make no errors. He's going to throw out 85 people on the bases.
The Mets defense is
Can I
bad.
just point out the Mets are in first place?
No,
Seems like a fair point.
They're only 9-8. They've played like they should be
Only
4-13.
Well, yeah, but they're 9-8. They're in first place.
Yeah, well, that means it's going to catch up, and they're going to go. They're going to lose 120 games.
Jesus. Okay.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
And next year, Michael Conforto is going to hit 75 home runs, and then he's going to rip off his shirt, and he's going to have the S underneath.
So Dave and Elon wasn't covered on yesterday's rundown. It was yesterday.
No, it was last night.
It was last night?
Yeah.
Dave and Elon going back and forth. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I want
What are
you
you
to
keeping
live
farmer
forever.
hours?
Dave and I go to bed early now because
No,
I'm
because
working
he
out
goes.
to the gym.
Yeah, he goes to the gym.
I have a personal trainer now.
Oh, speaking of which, I want to do the Elon Musk. Frank, I am looking for things for Billy to start doing. Would you be down for him to train you?
I don't know if I could
We
handle
can
that.
start light. We can start light.
easy. Yeah.
I mean,
Real light.
It's
We can
just
do it
Billy.
right here in the office. You get little tiny weights. I'm not saying that you're not strong. You're fucking
the last time
real
I tried to
strong.
lift weights, I pulled something in my shoulder.
Right, but we'll do it real slow.
I guess you could try something like that.
Maybe we start with like, you can start with any weight. You start with
mean-
hot dogs.
12-ounce soda curls.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's not a no.
It's not a no.
All right, I like that. That's huge.
I missed being able to go to LA Fitness and do my water aerobics, but they haven't opened the fucking pools yet.
Well, let's get that back. We'll get that back.
So-
Billy will be part of that.
Last night, Dave and Elon Musk go back and forth on Twitter about Bitcoin. Elon Musk buys the Bitcoin and pumps it
Elon
up.
kind of dunked on Dave
Did he?
a little bit,
Yeah.
but that's also Dave. Like,
What are you making that face for, Tommy? If he gets dunked on, he gets dunked on.
Oh, it was a civil back and forth.
So
no, it wasn't really. Elon kind of dunked on him.
So Dave,
Like, I'm not saying
Dave accused him of pumping up the stock and then dumping it.
Dave's gonna be fine, but he got dunked on in this case. Like, it's not like, oh my God, how can Dave recover? He was wrong about his facts, and Elon dunked on him.
He was just making sure there were no lettuce hand threats available. Just
Got it.
that's what he was just making sure.
I'm trying to see. So Elon said, I have not sold any of my Bitcoin. Tesla sold 10% of its holdings, essentially to prove liquidity of Bitcoin as an alternative to holding cash on balance sheet. He fucking got him.
He got him.
I mean, I don't know what any of that meant, but it sounded pretty good.
But so if you want to defend Dave, Tommy did. I think you wrote that press
Yeah,
release.
yeah, just keeping him honest.
Yeah, I mean, Dave just shoots from the hip when it comes to financial stuff. Right?
But
Well,
in
Elon
an
Musk one of these
informed
days
way.
isn't he trying to work out and build a super tunnel that sucks you with a vacuum tunnel from like
You
one
talking
point
about
to another?
You talking about Fleshlight?
Yeah, you're talking about. You're talking about something.
Fleshlight?
I don't think that's Elon Musk.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Fleshlight.
Somebody
Frank.
else.
No, he's I hear he's thinking about making this thing called the tube.
Yeah, and it sucks you.
You're right. It sucks you until
Real hard.
you feel like you're somewhere else.
that could like vacuums you from like
Yeah.
Sucks.
From like Anaheim to-
non-orgasm to orgasm.
Right, quick.
Yeah.
It's a super tube.
that takes you from like Anaheim to Los Angeles in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
Do you
develop.
think you could last 2 minutes?
Okay.
Elon Musk sucks too.
And then he's gonna develop supersonic travel that's gonna get you from New York to LA in 90 minutes.
Is that true?
That's what he's working on.
How do you know that?
I've heard.
When you say
Okay.
Elon Musk
I
is working
trust
on that,
you.
is he just like
heard.
he's not sitting
No,
in his
Frank
room
heard.
thinking of like sketching this out, is he?
Frank, they should put you on SNL. You're funnier than the fucking guy who does the. It was Bobby Moynihan who did like the. Oh, I heard from this guy. You hear about
I've-
this? You do that?
I could
Model
crush.
service?
I
Is that
would
his name?
crush it on SNL.
You would crush
it
and the
on
people
SNL.
on SNL fucking know it.
That's absolutely true. But you know what? They don't want you on it because you're fucking rich.
You know why? Or you know why else? They're Marxists.
Mark's is right because Frank's
Well-
rich.
My mother's maiden name is Mark, so they can welcome me on.
What? No way.
All right, that is the rundown.
They're Flemings.
After show, Flemings, Marks.
Ron and I had because we want to do like a children's book of all the Frank Flemings, the Flemings throughout history, and we thought if you were like what was the Samoan? It was FLE apostrophe EMING. Fleming.
Fleming.
Yeah, we trained
Yeah.
Peter Maivia how to fight.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh, that's a
perfect.
very good callback.
Well, how many people got that?
High Chief Peter Maivia. It's the Rocky's dad. That's the Rock's dad.
No, I know, but how
Yeah.
many people? Until you said that, not many.
6% of people watching.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well,
percentage.
what about the people that are watching Young Rock?
Do you watch Young Rock? I haven't seen it.
I've seen a couple
Is
episodes.
it good?
It actually is a surprisingly good show.
Well,
Really?
The Rock's involved. I would expect it to be pretty good.
The Rock says no to it. Says no. It says yes to everything. I mean, come on. I just saw him last week in a fucking off-Broadway
Yeah, but he's.
off-Broadway revival of My Left Foot.
I would watch that.
That's a good book.
That's not. I don't think that's a book, is it? That was just a movie.
Well, it's My Left Foot the musical.
Oh,
My Left
Brandon
Foot.
Is that a book?
thought it was just a movie? You uncultured swine. I read that fucking book. The dude who's got 1 foot and he just draws shit with it? Is that what it is? The Irish dude?
It's
Yes.
yes, the movie. That,
Yeah, it's a book.
Is it a
No,
book?
it's a book first.
If he can just
You
draw,
are
how
an
is he gonna write a
ignorant
book?
slut. Okay? It's a book, right? I read that book.
1954.
What?
1954.
They
Dude,
make
I
a
read
movie
that
like
book so
1990.
long ago. That guy just goes fucking crazy with his foot.
1954.
He just draws everything, right, Frank?
Yes.
I remember the book.
My left foot doesn't know what direction it took. My left foot.
This rundown was everywhere. We had Rico to start.
That was a great
and Frank.
rundown. And I taught you something.
Thank you.
My Left Foot's a book.
I'll go read the book.
Go read the book. It's a great fucking book.